afternoon, evening. I hope you're having a nice weekend. Here. Let me know if the sound is not balanced great. So yeah, how's it going? I've been up for a couple hours now. I mentioned on one of my previous streams, it might have been the MS Paint or Inscription or something, that lately I've been waking up really early, just kind of without an alarm or anything. And I mean, I've been feeling pretty good about that, but I think at this point, it's getting to be kind of a curse, so I went to sleep at like 11 p.m. last night, and I woke up at 5:30 a.m. And I checked my clock and I was just like, why am I awake right now? Like, who's responsible for this? Like, aren't I supposed to be getting 8 hours? Like, isn't that the healthy amount of sleep to get? So why is my body doing this? But yeah, I went back to sleep and woke up at 7:30 and then again at 8:30, and then I've been up since then. And I made a little breakfast and I had some water. Yeah. We took so long that it started a little video, which I've never seen before. The art's really pretty. So this game is Lilies. I know it's a Metroidvania, so it's like a side scroller. I don't know much else beyond that. So you like play as a girl and you summon things to fight for you. I'm gonna turn down desktop audio a little more. Yeah. Let me know if you can't hear me or if the game's low or something. Okay. So yeah, I've set up my controller and I did go in and kind of adjust some of the settings beforehand. So we can just get started, I guess. I think I'm not sure if I'm misremembering if this has been compared to Dark Souls. A lot of games get that treatment. It might be kind of similar to Blasphemous if you ever played that. I played Blasphemous and Dark Souls, although I didn't beat the DLC for either of them. Blasphemous was just too hard, and I don't have the Dark Souls DLC, so I might buy that at some point in the future and play it on stream, although I have been spoiled for it. Anyway, I guess let's get into it. Create new data. At last we meet. The art is really pretty. I can hardly believe it, yet here you are, alive and well. Can you hear my voice? Alright, she now has a forehead tattoo. It's like Sleeping Beauty. Alright, yeah, so we play as this girl. The fairy kind of has some like Bravely Default vibes. You seem to be awake, and none the worse for wear. Oh, did I frighten you? Okay, so the fairy is a dude now. You can thank the priestess for my incorporeal form. Do you remember what fate befell this land? So you've lost your memories as well. Let us be rid of this place for now. It may be best for you to see the state of things outside for yourself. So I know on Steam there's like a, I think like a kind of description of the plot if you go to the information about the game. I didn't even read that, so I'm really just in a situation where I know as little about what's going on as anyone else, including this girl, I guess. We can go left. LT is read. Is it bad that I haven't used a controller in so long I had to confirm which button's LT? Uh, Finding statue inscription. Stone statues in the likeness of the White Priestess. The inscription below the intact statue reads, Priestess of the Dawn, while the ruined statue seems to have been one of the priestesses of the wind. And we can interact with that. Locked. Okay. So we have X is an infinite attack. Okay. So we summon that guy. Oh, whoops. Okay. So I pressed LB there, and it did something. I'm assuming that's healing. And attacks you float a little bit. Okay. So that's nice for aerial combos. We have a map on the top right. Yeah, and there's nothing in the bottom right of the screen, so don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. Oh wait, did we climb? Oh, yeah, okay. And there's no double jump. Umbral Knight, do not be afraid. Wield my power as your own. You seem more than capable. Okay. That guy died pretty easy. Another one. Okay. Nice. 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 Nothing that way. Okay, let's go. I really like the art style for this. Can't break the barrels. Oh my god. Okay. So is he gonna like come at me? We can hit that one, but I don't think it breaks. RT is dodge. So that's useful. Nice. That one we already figured out. Okay, so we can't stand on the hanging things. Oh. I want to test if we can dodge in midair. Okay, we can. The music's getting a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Right, yeah. Jump down. Nice. Nothing that way. Read. Elaine's letter. Dear Sigrid, I want you to deliver the amulet unto that white priestess. It's a necklace I bestow upon all priestesses, but I've imbued it with a blessing. I'm certain the ward will protect her from the threat of the blighted. Wards can be broken and restored, but that is something only a priestess can manage. I count on you to see this through. Yours, Elaine. Yeah, I really am getting Bravely Default vibes from this. Vincent V, welcome to the chat. Cool game. Yeah, I think so too. I haven't seen much of it yet, but okay, we can pray here. And that heals you. Okay. Main menu. Press the start button to access the main menu. Quests, return to respite. Wait, is that the wrong button? That was the wrong button. Okay. Lilies status. Playtime, stagnant, polite, furious, but I have no idea what any of that means. I guess when we prayed by accident at full health, it didn't use it, which is good. Actions. Alright, so this is like a second tutorial. And spirits. We have the Umbral Knight. Findings. Okay, so we can go back and read these at any time. And map. There's a red dot up there. I don't know what that means. Let's just keep going. Okay, these ones are breakable. Oh. Amulet fragment, max HP plus 5. But that's really good for something that just drops from a barrel. Alright. Something else on the floor here. On the Bladed 1. As the mind, body, and soul of those afflicted with the blight is consumed, rot spreads throughout. This rot possesses superb regenerative properties, granting undying flesh. The link between mind and body is cut in time, and the host is driven purely by the wrath of the blight. So they're like zombies. What's over here? Nothing. Respites. Respites act as checkpoints. Resting will restore your HP along with spirit and prayer uses. Resting will call forth all defeated blighted to walk the land once more. Okay, yeah, so that's a bonfire, basically. Using a respite will restore your status and save the game. You may now access blighted memories, rewatch any previously viewed cutscenes that you have encountered. Can you cure my blight? I'm not trained in whatever you need for that. Exorcising spirits, curing blight. You good? Memories. Opening. Save. Game saved. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to see a doctor about that. Read. On the Blighted 2, there are blighted whose minds do not fade. This is no saving grace, however, as it is said that they must endure an eternity of pain and suffering. The miracle of the White Priestess is the only true salvation for those who come to be cursed with the blight. The miracle. Okay. The rot blight, they turn into zombies. The link between mind and body is cut in time, so they turn into just, okay, acting on impulse. There are some who keep their minds, but it's painful, I guess. Okay, so I guess we have to go around and, like, restore wards. Yeah. Nice. The diving dodge is really cute. Oh, splash. Just diving face first into the water. What was that? Took some damage there. You good? Nothing down there? Nothing. I'm so used to checking for secrets in games like this. Top left, I think, might be experience, like levels or something. Oh, I guess you take damage just from walking into people. We've got, oh, what's her name? Jumped on him too enthusiastically. Alright, I'll try to keep my hands to myself next time. Secret. space that correctly. Let's heal. Oh, that's a full heal. Is this? Oh my god. Nice, no damage. Max HP plus 5. Yo, pro gamer moves, am I right? I'm looking forward to getting more of the summon guys. It's a really cool concept. Oh, chill. Nice. Level up. And the Parish Way. Carriers of the rot appeared from the land of snow, bringing calamity to land's end. Said to be the ancients' revenge, the rot drove people to madness and transformed them into monstrosities. Carriers of the rot came to be known as the Blighted. They came from the land of snow. Check the map. Nothing? Alright, let's go. I guess we need a double jump or something to get up there. Umbral Knight, tainted by the blight, never to die. We call those creatures the Blighted. That's kind of a nasty bench. Let's see. Candles all over the place. The air is thick with the rot of the blight. Take heed. So is this the first boss? To protect her, I must destroy, 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 destroy. They got like some crazy bone wings or something. Yep, that's a boss. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Bait that attack. Wait for her to be done. Oh, okay. So when you attack, there's like a little time before you can dodge. I like that there's no stamina. Got a little greedy there, but it was fine. Guardian Secret. Oh, what's she doing? Let's heal. Oh my god, phase 2. I don't know what that purple bar means. Oh, yikes. Is that like her mana or something? Oh, we're eating a lot of damage. This is not as easy as it seemed like it was gonna be in phase 1. Yeah, we ate that. Nice dodge. Oh, we ate that one too. The hollows from Bleach, does it? I don't think I've watched enough Bleach. Dude. Okay. Did we lose anything from losing that? attack, prayer potency, blight, level. Maybe we would have lost experience points, but I don't know. It's a really cool boss design though. I wonder if we have to start from phase 1 again. Oh, okay, we do. We can skip it. Alright, so we want to take as little damage as possible in phase 1. Now that we know her tricks with the spinning the mace around, it shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, it's not a big deal since we saved. Alright. Got her. Now phase 2. Timed that really badly. Alright, aerial attacks do less damage. Oh. I didn't heal at all. Okay, we can definitely get her next time. That was just my brain not working. I wasn't paying attention to my health. We got this though. The air dodges are so much fun to do. Okay, skip again. I like how her moves stay kind of similar too. Nice stagger. Ate that one. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, phase 2. Poor spacing. Okay, let's heal just to be safe, because I don't want the thing happening again where I just forget to do that. Alright, I think it's the back leg that's the hitbox. Oh, nice stagger. Okay, whipped all of those. Nice. A shield? Oh, it might be the stagger then. Did you notice? Oh, I was supposed to protect you. Did you notice if the stagger like coincided with when the purple bar ran out? Because it might be like posture or something like that. I adored the priestess of the fount. She was our only hope against the immortal blighted. Thanks. With unflinching resolve and a smile on her face, she epitomized radiant tenderness. My sister's letter informed me that the priestess was in poor health. So that was the priestess? But that was secret. It seemed the burden of her purification was taking a toll. I couldn't rejoice at the peace she brought at the cost of her own well-being. Okay, yeah, I think it's the stagger too. Moreover, I couldn't forgive myself for not being able to protect her as a guardian. No, it was my own sister who was chosen for that role. In my darkest hour, I found solace in Lily, who was much like the priestess herself. Even if I couldn't serve her as a guardian, the least I could do was protect her. But then the rain began to fall. Cries of pain rang out in the distance. The chief guardian called it the rain of death. I gave Lily sanctuary and took my weapon in hand. The rain never let up. Guardian Secret. Swings an iron ball to attack surrounding enemies. Sub-skills have a cooldown and a limited number of uses, but can be used in conjunction with other skills. Sigrid guarded the sept to protect the White Priestess Lily. Never-ending bloodshed caused her to be consumed by madness. Damn, so we get her as a spirit. Well, I'm glad that her story had kind of a happy ending, because now she gets to stick with us. I don't know how the spirits work, though. Like, are they just dead, or is there lore to that? Guardian Sleep. While airborne, AA. The bladed wings of Guardian Secret grant an extra jump while in midair. Okay, we can now double jump. Damn, that was kind of emotional. The soul has been purified, no longer imprisoned by blight. Within that memory just now, the woman called you Lily. Surely that is your name. If you retrace the memories of the blighted in life, you may just remember something yourself. It may prove difficult, but can you carry on? Yes. Purification. So we can equip that at a respite. It has 13 uses. I'm assuming that's like every time we rest, we get back 13. Right, and before we continue, then I want to go to that spot where we could double jump. Let's also equip the mace. You possess blighted spirits with skills at your disposal. Spirits can be equipped at respites. Purified memories. Refight bosses. Sigurd's memories. Interesting. Let's save. Oh, and now we have 2 little spirits following us. Soiled prayer beads. Slightly increases maximum HP. A rosary worn by the White Priestess's guardian. Extensive training took place underground until someone was chosen to be her protector. So these belong to Sigrid. Do we have to equip it, or do you think it just... Oh, we do have to equip it. Alright. Let's put that on then. Nice. 10 slots is a lot. Every time you... Yeah, I'm assuming every time we beat a boss we get, at the very least, a new spirit attack, like this mace. Oh, nice. And we also got a double jump this time, so maybe it unlocks new gameplay mechanics too. I guess we'll find out later on down the road. Damn. Rip Sigrid. White Parish. Are you alright? Don't push yourself. Take a rest. Great. I mean, we just saved, but why not do it again? Oh, and Sigrid is there with us now. I really like that. Is there someone on this bench? Hello? The rain of death, bringer of blight. Chaos had taken the villagers long before even my arrival. But did the rain end them, or the blighted? My bond with the priestesses is a perennial one. I may not be able to lead the charge in this form, but my blade is yours. Thanks, Umbral Knight. Don't look so surprised. You think me the sort of wretch to leave a child out in this horrid rain? Is he gonna turn into an umbrella for me? Let us trudge on. Oh. No umbrella shape-shifting. Is it okay for me to be standing in this rain? Have you met before? It seems their cognizance faded before succumbing to madness. No, they don't appear to be a threat, but best keep your distance. Or I could just walk right up to them. Groa's letter. Dear Bale, thank you for your continued service in ferrying the White Priestess and her guardians. My son hopes to one day be as fine a coachman as you, to ride as gallantly on as fine a horse. Oh, ride as gallantly on as fine a horse. Please do call on us when you visit the parish. Blessed be the tranquil light, white light. Groa, Chief Guardian. Groa's letter added to findings. So Groa's Sigurd's boss, and this is the coach that brought us here. That thing jumped far. He was really coming at us. Okay, thankfully we didn't take any contact damage from that. Oh, that one died instantly. Alright, now we're gonna run into the issue I always have with limited use things, where I don't use it because I want to save it. Like, all these enemies can be beaten with the sword. It feels like a waste. I guess we can try it once on if we see a difficult enemy. Lily may find flowers blooming with mystical power that will help her on her journey when destroyed. Red flowers restore spirit uses, white flowers restore prayer uses. Okay, so we don't need that right now. Oh, so she stands there and we can move around. Yo, let me jump up here. Okay, let's just heal then, I guess. Kind of a waste, but whatever. Nice. Oh, and there's a cooldown on it too. Thanks, Sigurd. Got him back. Sigurd? There. Nice. So that actually is a really good skill. And we whiffed it. Oh, and I walked right into that arrow. Oh, it has a different form in the air. Oh, okay, I thought we could do it while falling. The skill count reset too? Wait, when? I'm really like trying to get hit by these arrows. There we go. Nice. Oh, and there's another recharge here. You. Oh yeah, so that is a stagger bar. Give me that back. We got them all back. Nice. Poorly timed again. They're really generous with these flowers. Oh, it's one. Never mind. Y'all chill. When you went into the new AP, it went back to 13. That might have just been because I got the the red flower right before I came back here. I don't know. What is this? I can't drop through it. Can't get up there right now. Oh, I had the map turned off this whole time. Yeah, map. I got what you meant. Dude. It's so hard to not get hit in those spots. It's so cold. Where are you, mother? Yo, slug baby? Let's go talk to the slug baby. Hey. Oh! Wait, I don't want to kill you. You're sad. Oh, I feel kind of bad about that. This pain, it's unbearable. Oh, never mind, we can purify them. Okay, good thing we killed them. Cliffside Hamlet Youth. An arced leap and lands with enough force to scatter and damage surrounding enemies. Oh. Hopefully we can find his mother. Nothing else that way. Maybe we use him over here to break this red spot. Should I be concerned about that? Bench. Hold, something approaches. The chariot! Or rather, it follows. I sense no clear mind. It seems to be drawn by your amulet. Perhaps they were once in service to a white priestess. Is their desire to assist us? Your priestesses are a rare breed. Oh, you priestesses. Hello? Okay. I guess you're just gonna follow, huh? Fast travel's no— oh, that's what you're for. Okay. Nice. Let's put that guy on and save. Oh look, there he is on the right. Okay. First I wanna— oh, it's water! I guess we can't dive yet, huh? I thought it was like thread or something. Okay. You. Oh, we hit him with the back end. And now Oh. Wait, he's so helpful. Why? Okay, so the ones that have rags are the ones that die really fast. Nice. And let's see if we can angle this right. It's not doing anything. Okay. I guess that's not for that. It was worth a shot. Alright, gonna take a sip of water real quick. Make sure you stay hydrated. Back to the bench. The parish way too. Soldiers of the nation rose to face the blighted, but struggled in vain. In the end, the prayers of the woman in white saved the kingdom, her words the only thing capable of purifying and stopping the blighted. Revered by the people, this woman came to be known as the White Priestess. We could go down there. What's this way? Oh, more stuff. Alright, let's go down this way. Oh. Posture check. Oh. I failed the check. What a deep forest, and almost entirely submerged. Hey, chill. Nice. Got him. Oh, maybe we should rest at the bench to get back our uses for the bee. That did not reach. Okay. That guy's annoying. Okay, that's one. And two. Okay, nice. Weird mushroom warlocks. And third stage, Witch's Thicket. Suddenly, it's like dance music, like a waltz. Okay, how do we do this? 1, 2, nice. And, oh shoot. 3. We're gonna die. Heal. Nice. Are we even going the right way? Oh, we get uses back from that. Yo, chill. Got him. Okay. Next one. And 1, 2. Got him. There are a lot of enemies here. Oh, what? You were alive? No, 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 no. Oh my god. We got punished hard for that. That's one. Didn't space that one right. And there we go. Nice. I don't know where I'm going. Yo, kindly do not. Okay, we're gonna die. Is there another way we can go? We could swim. Nice. Thank you, Sigrid. Nice. We got something from that. Level up. I still don't quite know what levels do, and we can't swim either. Let's check the menu. We got some blight. I don't know if that's a good thing. That seems like it's not. Equip spirits, actions. Guardian sleep, switch spirits. Swim. Crow's letter. Yeah, nothing new. Okay. That was a bad dive, and we got punished for it. All the way back here. What was I gonna do when we came back here? Oh, was it just to refill our uses? I think it was. Should we try going back and see if we can explore anything? There are some unexplored routes back there. Let's check this one out. Okay, so it's in the top left. I guess we fall down from somewhere. So maybe not that one. I guess let's check the cellar really quick, and then we can get back on our path. I might try going the other path this time. Nothing up there. I feel like I probably checked that earlier. Easy. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Killing all the first area enemies. Oh, that's the other one. Okay, we can't get back up there. Nice. Nice. It's not down there, that's where that boss thing was. But unless that's where we came from before. Nice. Let's just get these guys out of the way. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get like a, what do you call it? New relic or something. So let's see. Oh, these are the guys that don't fight back. Feel kind of bad killing them. Y'all can just chill there. Is it just another spot to fall from? Yeah, I guess so. So I guess there's another area above here that we fall out of. The first area map also really reminds me of Blasphemous. With like the locked door on the left side and stuff. It's a good game. Well, both of them are. Okay. Walking, walking, walking. Walking, walking, walking. Just put one foot in front of the other. Fast travel. How did that song go? It's from like a Christmas special, isn't it? Just put one foot in front of the other. Oh, I hope that's not DMCA. Well, I don't think I sang it well enough anyway. Anyway, let's go up. Yo, relax, dude. Nice. Oh, it wasn't back yet. They really just go splat when you knock them out of the air, huh? Went the wrong way. Alright, there we go. Hey, how's it going? Yeah? Oh my god. Okay. Wow, flower. We don't need that yet. Cliffside Hamlet. Seems like this was once a village. Go chill with the arrows. Okay. I don't know what you were trying to hit there, but good job. Did not get the dodge out in time. I think I'm spamming the attack button too much. And then I like buffer an attack before I can dodge. I don't know if this game actually has buffering though. Oh, it does. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Oh, we can't get up there, can we? No. Okay. You know, just dive into that guy. Nice. Before he could even draw his bow. It's kind of funny how they just splat in like a kind of horrible way. Coward playstyle. Let's see it. Nice. Let's actually explore down. I don't remember what was down there. So much backtracking. Yeah, word. This BGM is so good. Amulet fragment. It's a really pretty BGM. And we just found out that we don't take fall damage. Just regular damage from walking into attacks. Great. Eat slug buddy. What's down here? Oh, so this was the downward path. Okay. Hi, the girl who became a guardian lies underground. Do we want to pick up Blight? I'll take it, I guess. Oh, it can be used to enhance skills. Okay, so we do want it. Filthy residue shed by a purified blighted. The sorrowful muck is stagnant but glints with a faint light. Allows you to enhance your skills at respites. Okay. I thought something bad was going to happen if we collect those, but I guess they're actually helpful. It's like proof that we're doing our job. Oh, and I should have taken that. That flower, yeah. We're probably gonna get a skill where we can dive down the road, would be my guess, because there's so many water areas. Oh, does that mean this game has an underwater level? I guess in platformers, I don't really have a problem with underwater levels. It's like 3D, like role-playing games, like Monster Hunter, where that shit freaks me out. Like when I was a kid, I had Monster Hunter 3 for the Wii, and you know, like the monster on the cover is like the Lagiacrus, like the giant sea monster, and so basically the main story is you're hunting that monster, and then you're like kind of doing other quests in the meantime and stuff. But I was never able to finish that game just because like any of the things where it's like, oh, you're swimming around and there's this huge monster following you, that would freak me out so much. And it's like, just, yeah, I don't know. Like, why don't you, like, go diving in this lake, and by the way, there's this giant creature that's 20 times your size hanging out there, just kind of chilling. Does not vibe with me. The other Monster Hunter games I really like, though, because they don't involve massive underwater sea monster hunts. And I have a way overactive imagination, so basically the ocean is a no for me too. Thanks. But in games like Mario, they make it cute, so it's not a problem. Oh my god. Dude. Can I get some personal space? Please? Okay, thank you. Sigurd's got my back. Sigurd, captain of the personal space police. What's over here? Oh, it's one of these. Is Monster Hunter fun? I've only really played, so the Wii one, which it's really fun if you don't have thalassophobia like I do. And then, I played Monster Hunter World. That one I really like. Yeah. It's really fun to play with other people. So I would definitely recommend it. If you are kind of into that sort of game. Okay, I walked right into that. It's very different from this game, but I would definitely recommend it. And there's like a new one that just came out, I think. So yeah, now's not a bad time to get into it. I also have the one for the Switch, but I didn't really get around to playing that one so much, because I only have a couple friends that have it. So, yeah, not a lot of opportunities. Oh, when we stand still, they turn into the spirits? They do. Oh, that's so cool. It's like our RPG party. If they made like a turn-based spin-off of this game, I would be so into that. Stagnant Blight times 10. Okay. We already know what that does. We can't go that way, can we? No. We need to break the red thing. Yes. No fall damage. Very nice. That's where we came from, right? Who's this guy? Dude. Sigurd, please. Sigrid, please. Nice. Oh, he did a double swipe. I was only expecting one. Sigrid, please. Oh my god. Dude, chill. Okay. Man can't keep his hands to himself. Hi. Is it cool if I come up there? No? No, okay. I guess my slug buddy doesn't detonate against walls. Oh. Okay. Hi. Move. Nice. Oh, okay. I thought that was something huge, and I like paused for a second, but it's just a crow. We are out of healing, though. Sigrid, thank you. Is it okay to drop down there? Nice. Tell me a Sigrid. Oh, good one. That hurt a little bit to read. Oh my god. Okay, we got murdered. Now we're back here. Alright, I think I'm gonna continue on the top path because, yeah, I don't know. The mushrooms are harder to deal with. You know, the Monster Hunter thing was already a Sigrid, so I've met my quota. It's not like I have that written on my LinkedIn profile. Nice. Got him. We didn't take any damage that time. Alright, posture check. Rip. I wonder if you can hear my back cracking when I sit up. It's kind of worrisome, to be honest. Yo, chill. Okay. Too far. Nice. Let's heal. Let's go back and get that flower real quick. Nice. Oh, we don't really have any hope of getting up there right now. I want to find whatever opens the red bridge things. Nice. I hope the fall killed it. Alright, we good. That was like a perfect dodge that I did completely by accident. Oh my god. Okay, you. Nice. It's kind of satisfying how they just turn into liquid on the last hit. They just go splat. Let's see if we can hit him with that. We cannot. I hope we get like a triple jump or something. That's my guess for how we get up there. Well. Alright, yeah, so the move for when they shoot arrows is always dodge towards them. Nice secret. This is the path that was blocked off, right? Oh no. Then what's up here? Nothing? Okay. Alright, hydration check again. Good water. Are y'all picky about your water? I like only drink cold water. Cause warm water just tastes bad to me. I don't know what's wrong with my taste buds. So I like keep my pitcher in the fridge and I add ice cubes to it. But I think this water that I've had on my desk is starting to get a little warm. Sigrid! I really like Sigrid. She's putting in so much work. Alright. Let's heal here. Nice. Level up. So do our stats change when we level up? Oh, I think our attack did go up. We also have 1 blight. I hope that's not a bad thing. That might be a bad thing. Wait, if we reach 222, do we like die or something? What's down here? Oh! Treasure chest. Okay, let me back up, please. Oh my god, it's that guy. I almost got killed twice in a row by the same guy. Broken music box. Slightly reduces damage received from enemies. Blight is good because it enhances powers. Maybe, yeah. But there was like that thing about Blight giving people eternal pain. So I don't know. Maybe it's good for us to get the Blight and not so much for other people. I guess we'll find out. It could just be like a collectible. Alright, an old lullaby still leaks out from this music box destroyed in the heat of battle. A note is attached. Dear child, I hope to see you in my dreams. Well, that's kind of sad. Maybe your character... Oh, okay. I would hope not. She looks kind of young. I don't know. I don't know if Blight is the kind of thing that even a masochist would enjoy. I guess we'll see down the line. I spy a shack over yonder, let's rest our weary bones. Oh. You possess spirits that can be enhanced. First, let's equip. Oh, what? Oh, we only have 2 slots. I guess we'll take the music box then. I didn't see that we didn't get to use all like 14 of these slots. Enhance. We don't have any ancient souls. Let's upgrade Sigrid. Latent power. We could upgrade the Hamlet Youth too. Or we could save for Sigrid. I kinda wanna hold on to it for Sigrid. Because we might swap out the Youth at some point. True believers know. After the Blighted started to appear in Land's End, many religions quickly began to die out, including the True Way. Seeking hope, many flocked to the White Priestess. It is likely that the way of the White Parish arose from there and spread amongst the people. Seems a path leads off from here. Shall we take a look? Okay, we have two options now. We can go right or down this way. Let's go this way. Come on, Secret. Nice. Hi. Got him. So there's a gate here that we can open. Nice. Dude, no. Okay, we dodged into that. No. Kindly back off. Alright, let's heal. That like giant mole guy is by far the scariest enemy we've seen so far. Nice. Get him, Steve. How did that not hit? Okay. Oh, there's treasure. Okay, we were facing the complete wrong direction there. Get him, Steve. Barely touched it. Oh my god, there's so many. I'll take that. I guess we can ignore the ones that are high up. And there's a lever here. Nice, we can go down there. That was a misclick. Nice. Oh, he can't get in. Wait, who is this? What? He looks like a salamander, not a mole. Hey, do you mind? Oh, he threw up at me. Oh, and he doesn't jump at us. Sir? Do you need, like, a Tums or something? He does have a pretty big stomach. Okay, let's take this. Oh, we're gonna get hit. Or not. That was like the worst aiming. Okay, let's go down. Oh. Oh, these guys are kind of getting nostalgic already. Never mind. Fuck you. Save me from this darkness. Bathe me in tranquil light. We got more blight. Okay, we can level up Sieg again now. I feel like maybe we're not supposed to touch this water. Yep. That dude just turned into nothing. Wow, okay. I guess we'll heal so that we can get that. Oh my god. Dude! Very nice. Now there's some kind of path up we can go on. Did I not see that? Did you see anything I could check out? Oh, there's that. Oh, I want that chest so bad. I don't think we can get to it, can we? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, we can go in here. Oh, what? You're a boss? Oh, I'm running low on secrets. Heal, please. Are you sure you want to be there? Yo, chill! Thank you, Sigrid. Nice. Try standing in the pole. Pole. If only I could see my wife and daughter one last time. Now I feel kind of bad. He still deserved it for being an annoying bird. Western Merchant. Summons the spirit of the Western Merchant who launches ranged attacks at enemies on sight. This merchant from a western land came to Land's End peddling foreign wares, a vibrant salesman who would light up when touting his rare stock. Alright, I want to try him out. Alright, we have to remember that there was a chest there. Standing in the pole, you said? What pole? Oh, on the pole. I don't think I can stand on this. I think it's in the background. Yeah, we can't even reach it. Alright, yeah, we'll just have to remember that that's there. Alright, and I guess we'll head back on our way. I need to find a resting spot. I think there was the chair nearby, right? Wait, what's this way? Oh, that's where we came from. Yeah, unfortunate. I wanted that treasure too. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Rest. Let's put the bird here, and then let's put the kid here. And enhance. More attack. Nice. Sigrid? Alright, almost forgot her name there for a second. Big fan, I guess. Oh. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, that all you're gonna do to help? Oh, so then... Oh! So it's just a companion that I summon. Okay, then maybe I should have set that on the other menu. I'm gonna go back and change it. Because if I'm not gonna be using that often, then we want the actives to be set there. There we go. And then RB, Y, RB. Oh, wait, he doesn't stay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna switch it back again. I didn't realize it unsummons them. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because the spirits you have change. He doesn't seem to last long. Well, so I think the way it works is he stays until you run out of bullets. So you get 50 shots. Very useful, actually, for those flying enemies. Yeah, let's save him for when there's a lot of flying enemies. Nothing over here. Okay, there's a big puking salamander over there. Maybe this is where we want to have the bird. Shoot him. Nice. Yeah, I think he put in some work there. Jumping off the roof. Amulet fragment. I wonder if we're ever going to be able to put them together into an amulet. Oh, the leper. Whoops. Now we can leave. Alright, kill your brethren. Oh. This is just a mess of projectiles. Leveled up. Okay. Shoot him. Nice. Now there's 3 paths we can follow from here. It's probably those ones that are blocked. Alright, let's RB. Nice. Cool. Get him secret. And now, bird. Nice. We're almost out of bullets already, though. We might want to upgrade him, actually, once we get enough. Yeah, dive through that guy and take him out. Nice. Let's heal. Oh, he dodged a bunch of Sigurd's attacks. These guys are so menacing. Okay. Thanks for that, like, kendo display. Nice. Alright. Oh my god. Nice. Five, and we're out. Oh my god. That jump. Alright, we got him. I think the upgraded sea grid really made that fight easier. Oh. 25. Okay, so it gives you back half your uses. That's good to know. Get him, Sigrid. Oh, and you. Merchant. Oh, Merchant can't survive in the water. Just do it myself, then. Okay, just shoot him. Nice. Nice. Okay, now do we go right or down? Level up. Do you have any plans for the rest of today? I have some things I need to take care of later on. It's not that urgent, but just some stuff I need to do. Or do you just have like a relaxing Sunday? Oh my god. This guy's like using an anime instant teleport move. Alright, Bird, you're helping me. Please actually shoot him though. You're facing the wrong way. You're stuck in your room? Oh. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to be having a roommate move in today. Or, well, a roommate's gonna show up today. He was supposed to live here a while ago, but like we haven't heard anything from him, and suddenly he was like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm coming to drop some stuff off on Sunday, and then I'm moving in on Monday. And I was just like, oh great, thank you. So yeah, today it's not that much because he's just dropping off like food and stuff in the fridge, but I will need to take care of that. That's not until 4 though. Purify. Yeah, and then I also have some work to do. Headless Defender. A knight with shield at the ready. Well-timed blocks will counter enemies, leaving them stunned and vulnerable. A knight who followed in the footsteps of the hero Jared. Suffering the blight upon becoming immortal took its toll. He was beheaded for attacking his fellow knights. So this is a counter. Link? I don't know about that. If by link you mean LinkedIn. Hamlet request 1. Request. Fearless warrior needed to slay large monsters in the forest. Monsters have settled in the forest near the hamlet, wounding many of the king's soldiers. Rewards will be given for any of the fiends killed. Stand with us to protect our great nation. Knight of the Bastion. Heim. Is Heim a name? Or a call? Do they just yell like, Heim? Like a greeting? We can go this way. Okay, I need to go back and reread that because I don't think I processed any of it. Fearless warrior needed to slay large monsters in the forest. Okay. Wait, did that even... Yeah, it did say Heim. I was like doubting for a second that it might have said helm, which at least is a word that I know, but no. Yeah, I don't think this is a League reference, but yeah, maybe. League of Legends. Chain of Sorcery grants an additional relic slot. That's really helpful. We have 3 now. Alright, Sigrid, please. Nice. Oh, we're taking so much damage. Wait, that was such a weak dodge. Oh great priestess, I beg of you, free me from the blight. Will do. Wait, can I like angle my dodge? Yo. Okay, bird please. Thank you. Let's heal again. Nice. Nice. Let's get some more uses. Very good. What's this way? Have we been here before? Oh. It's that. Wait, did I not even notice that this existed? Can we go down here? No? I thought I saw a little hole. Oh wait, we can BM enemies? Where's the point down emote? Yeah, I guess we're just going to the right then. Adherence letter. It is at the White Parish grounds in the catacombs where the Guardian candidates endure many years of training. They toil to fortify their bodies and minds to be deemed worthy of protecting the White Priestess. Selected from devotees of the Church, it is said that only the 10 finest candidates will earn that honor. Guardian candidates. Okay. So, this is basically just saying Sigrid's really good at her job, right? Now we get a bed. Headless Defender. A knight with shield at the ready. Followed in the footsteps of the hero Jared. How do we... It's aquatic, so that means we can use it in the water. So what does this do? Let me test it. Okay, so it's like a brief counter, and they have to hit the shield. I wonder how strong it is. Counters usually do a lot of damage, don't they? I want to try it on him. Oh, that was really poorly timed. Alright, come on, we can get him. Nice! That's a lot of damage. We don't even really need it though. Let's see. Oh, that's AoE. Oh no, phase 2. Okay. I think instead of jumping over that, we should try to dodge it. Nice. Nice. We're out of healing. This is a hard fight. Oh my god. Did that hurt me or just push me? Oh, we died. This guy's so strong. Maybe we should change our loadout. I kind of want to put the bird with the shield. Yeah. Wait, and we should save. It's definitely winnable. It's just hard. Oh. Yeah, I think he's definitely a major boss, like Sigrid was. Damn. Oh, actually, is my picture in chat blocking this at all? Like, should I try to move it? Maybe I should move chat up. Or is that more in the way? Or I could put it up by the map, maybe? And then I'll move myself. I can't really put that anywhere. Maybe like here. Is that any better? Now you can see his name. Alright, we ate that. Alright, let's see it. It's fine. Are you sure? I don't know, I kind of like this setup better anyway. Oh jeez, I'm misplaying a lot though. Yeah, we're basically dead here. We were not in range. I do think that the blocking is the move though. Wow, the wind up on that is so long. Okay. I think... I don't know. I might go back to the loadout I had before. Or I might just get rid of the Hamlet Youth in general for now. Yeah. Wait, so now if I switch... Oh, it doesn't stay. Okay. We did not get out of the way in time. Alright, I thought I could jump over that. That wind up. I'm surprised we didn't take damage. Nice. Again. Oh, but how are we inside? Like, we were so close to him that he couldn't hit us. Oh man, that one caught me. Okay, that was just a push. Dude, what's with the combo? Oh my god. Okay, I just walked into him. Oh my god. That last phase is kinda nuts. I think we can do it though. I think we can do it. Hello. Oh, that's a bad start. Yeah, I'm playing a lot worse now. There's so much going on my screen. Oh my god. Should we just die and try again? No, let's get as far as we can. Okay, I think the purple bar is like when he switches between phases. nest. Alright, yeah, we've got to stay close to him. We can do this. We can do this. What? I thought I countered. Oh my god. We were so close. I think he healed too, though. Right. There's no cutscene. We do. This guy's big. I wonder how often he maintains his beard. Oh. I guess we can cut that a little closer. Oh my god. And he has the reacher on too. Alright, I think we need to double dodge when he does that. Oh, nice. Oh, we did jump over it that time. Or that might be a dodge backwards. Yeah, that's the dodge back. Okay, we can do this. Come on. Oh my god. The foot literally did roar. He did literally roar. Oh my god, can we do this? Oh, I forgot we have another relic slot. Can we do this? I think we can do it. Dude, this guy's hard. Okay. Damn, his mace is kind of nasty too. Alright, this phase is easy. Alright, I got the hang of the first phase. Dude, stop walking forward. Jumping attack. Oh, I was too slow. Or too early, I mean. Do another jump. That works too. Roar. Nice. Nice. We can do this. We can do this. Heal. That didn't hit? Okay, we can do this. Yes! Nice! Woo! Blood rain. The blighted scum, how could they? How dared they? And now we get his memories. I hear the muffled voices of the villagers outside my shack. I'm gonna move this again. They fear what I have become upon my return from battle. I chose to become an immortal knight to protect them all. There are days I wish I would be purified, but the priestess of the fount must not be made to carry that burden any longer. After some time, I hear voices again. But this time, they belong to the White Priestess and a child. The priestess, once but a child herself, now cuts a radiant figure. I no longer know the pleasures of joy, but despite this, my cheeks widen in a grin. When madness takes me, will this little one be made to carry the burden? I don't know how long my consciousness will hold out. But as long as I am myself, I will be a shield to protect them from harm. The pain I will endure is nothing compared to their suffering. Jared, the Elder Warrior, swings a heavy, powerful hammer slowly, but with force and range enough to blow enemies away. A giant of a man, once dubbed the finest knight in the kingdom, he was a symbol of glory and a hero to his village. His altruism made his demise a lonely one. And we got Giant's Hammer. While airborne down into X, Elder Warrior Jared dives and unleashes a shockwave upon landing, can break pustulant ground. So that's the red stuff we saw earlier. The greater the height, the more powerful the shockwave. Oh, that's awesome. That animation is so cool. After leaping up, you can perform a diving attack. The impact can break through pustulant ground, impenetrable by normal attacks. Some pustules are tougher than others and can only be broken by diving from on high. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember where those even were. He protected the village to the very end. A brave warrior indeed. Damn, I wanted to see good guy Jared. You were in his memory. Did you two visit him often? Fury. We did it. We freed Jared. Maybe he even remembered us. Oh. It's a new permanent attack. Okay, let's do that. Gerard. think that's how to say it. Memories. Gerard. Sigrid. Or Gerard. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's go forward a little bit and see if there's another resting spot. Alright, can we do that with this one? Oh, we can. Alright. I might change these loadouts. Ooh, it's a little drawing. An image scrawled using pagodite. It appears to be a doodle of the white priestess of the fount playing with the children under a hamlet. Children of the hamlet under a radiant sun. That is what it looks like. What's in here? Oh, sorry. Who's this? Is that me? Umbral Knight. It seems she hid herself away with the village children. What a tragic end. She looks just like me. Priestess's Wish. Prayer Restoration Plus. A fleeting wish left behind by a white priestess at the moment of her death. Rest now, dear priestess. Oh. Rude. Okay. So does that mean red flowers give us more? Wait, what is prayer? Prayers, 3 of 3. Oh, okay, prayers are healing. Okay, so white flowers give us more. Warning, the catacombs are off limits. Blighted captured in Land's End are being held in the catacombs. To reduce the risk of further spread of the blight, the catacombs are off limits. Also note that harboring individuals carrying the blight is a crime. Report any and all sightings of the blighted to the Royal Guard immediately. So it's like a plague. And this is like the quarantine. Given the choice, I'd rather have lost my mind than this. Furious blight. But we can't go on the other side of this. I guess this might be a dead end. Is there like a combo? No, it's just one hit. Yeah, there's no combo. Okay. I might put the sword on my main setup then. Main loadout. Alright, let's do this. Spirits. Sword. We want to hold on to Sigrid. And let's do the merchant. And then for this one, let's do that. Yeah. Sorry, youth. And we can enhance, can't we? This one takes Furious Blight. More attack. That costs 90, that costs 10. This one costs 10. Let's upgrade that. And I don't really like slow weapons. Like in Dark Souls, I also usually use the faster weapons. Like katanas. Oh, we can fast travel. Yeah. I really don't remember where the red spots were. Can we just walk to it? Oh, I know there were some at the shack, right? Let's just ignore these guys. Easy. We can check down here. Oh, and then we're gonna have to backtrack. Whoops. I got a little distracted. Oh my god. That range. He's so slow though. Gerard, why? Gerard? Nice. That was satisfying. Okay, I don't think there's anything this way. That guy deserved that. Whoops. He is, isn't he? Nice. There's one. That one looks kind of tough, so we should go from above. Not far out enough. This should be it. Nice. Furious Blight. There's nothing up here, right? Oh. Apparently you can't counter vomit. Nice. Nice. Okay. We're eating a lot of damage here. Go, Gerard. Ooh, something's open. I think that's all we can do here, huh? Okay, this is a mess. Help me, Sigrid. And we died. Jeez. Okay. We leveled up as we died somehow. Let's fast travel. Collapse Shack, Crossroads, Saints Passage, Cathedral Cloister. I guess we'll go this way. There were red floors in that area, weren't there? Nice. Nice. I wish I could move while he attacks. Nice. I said I don't like heavy weapons, but I'm using him a lot. I guess it's just that convenient to be able to one-shot enemies. And he like staggers them in one hit. It's really good. Maybe I should upgrade him. Oh, here's one. Alright, so we want to get on the roof of this building. Can we? I don't think we can. Yeah, I got no way to get up there. The small one's not gonna cut it, is it? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Got that guy. And this guy. He does huge raw damage. Although he's hitting them with a club. Okay. That is a club. He is the rod. Alright, let's just keep going this way then, since we can't get in there. I don't want to spend too much time backtracking though. Who's the walk? I know the Rock is Dwayne Johnson. Oh man, we melted that guy. The mechanic of having the bosses actually like show up to help is so cool. Was there anything this way, or am I going here for no reason? Oh, we only got one purification, so maybe the purification up thing increases the amount. Or the prayer, I mean. There's a thing on that side. Okay. More backtracking. I think I might go try the mushroom area now. Since the other place was off limits. And I guess we'll respect that for now. And only go there when we really have an excuse to. Alright, where was... There it was. Okay. Let's save. Fast travel. Oh look, there he is. The crow looks kind of out of place with these other guys. Crossroads, Saints Passage, Crossroads. Thank you, dirty ghost horse. Maybe we'll see a red floor here. Wow. Oh, that even hit that guy. Wow. Oh my god. Alright, getting this guy first was the right choice. That dunk. Garrod with like the crazy volleyball spikes. Is there a sport where you do like, oh, tennis? Like volleyball but with something you hold? I guess that's tennis, huh? It's like in Wii Sports, when you have one of the Miis stand right at the net and smack the ball as soon as it comes over to your side. The BM strat. Nice. Let's get that. There's probably something on the left, huh? You. Out of here. Oh. And I like how even though it doesn't one-shot them, they like explode from the damage, or like from hitting the ground. Oh. Okay, that was just a brain dead moment from me. Come on. Maybe I should bring the bird out. Bird, do your job. Do your job. Stagnant Blight, nice. Okay, yeah, so I guess ordinarily, if we had the swimming ability, we'd be able to go down there. But we do not. Wait, I want to test if I can make it back up here. I can. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been going in huge circles for no reason. Okay, we really do need to go this way though. Shoot him. Thank you. And go to the right. Yeah, we're doing much better in this area now. Oh, did I jinx it? Okay. Thank you, Headless Knight. Oh, wait, I pressed that by accident, but that was so sick. Oh, bye-bye, wolf. Oh, bye-bye again. Nice. Very good. Oh, that was perfect. And he fell. Okay. Get him. Nice. Splat. I wonder if there's gonna be a bench soon. I'm thinking I might call it soon because I do have things to do like I mentioned earlier. I guess first I'll see if there's a place to save though. Oh, amulet fragment. Oh my god. Oh my god. That guy is fucked up. What the hell? Yeah. We have been going for like almost 2.5 hours. I've seen this flower before. Where did I see it? This is so pretty. Oh my god. Can I just stay here for the rest of the game? Umbral Knight, you know this? You know this flower? Oh, that's a tree. Where's the flower? Those flowers? Alright. Relics we have. Enhance. Do we want more attack on the merchant? Yeah, let's do it. And let's do this one too. Oh, he gets a combo next time we upgrade. Nice. Okay. Oh wait, that's what depart does. Return to title screen. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it here. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate it if you stuck through the whole stream, or if you watched until this point. Yeah, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. As far as future streams go, I'm gonna be kind of busy tomorrow and on Tuesday because I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm starting a new part-time job on Tuesday. I've got a lot of other stuff happening. But if I find time, then I'll probably stream at some point on really short notice. So you can check my Twitter and I'll probably post about it when I'm getting started, or you'll see me live. But yeah, so Monday, Tuesday are kind of just up in the air. And then I'm thinking I'll definitely stream on Wednesday. And I might play some more Inscription, Don't Start the Video. Yeah, I haven't played Inscription since last Thursday, and so I'm thinking I kind of want to play through more of the story and see how far we can get. So look forward to that, and if I see you before then I'll see you. So, yep, thanks for watching, peace, have a nice Sunday, bye bye.